Hi guys, so today I am going to be doing a makeup haul, and this makeup is makeup that I have accumulated over the last couple months. There's stuff I got for Christmas and stuff like that. So I have a lot of products to go through and to talk about. So I am just gonna jump right in. Not really planned this video, so don't know where to start. Okay, so I am going to start with palettes. So I have come to the realization that I am a palette hoarder. I have an obsession with eyeshadow palettes and I just want them all. So that being said, I'm going to start off with the first one. And the first one I'm going to talk about is oh hello, you can see a reflection. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is the NYX Butt Naked palette. This palette is, but yeah, before I start, I just want to say that there is going to be a lot of beautiful, gorgeous, I love this. Yeah, so just roll with it, because I don't have a great vocabulary and I can't really think of any other names to describe something that I like. So anyway, this is the eyeshadow part of the palette, and I still haven't figured out. And this is the bottom part. So you get 15 eyeshadows, and you get 4 blushes, a bronzer, and 2 highlighters. And I still haven't figured out the lighting on my webcam. So everything still looks a bit blah. But let's see if I can. So there's a lot of great shades in here. I don't know if you can see, but this one here, I've already hit pan, and I literally got it at Christmas. That's how much I have been using this and absolutely loving this palette. So yeah, so the blushes are beautiful. The blushes are beautiful as well. There's some warm blushes and then some cooler blushes. This bronzer is amazing, and it goes with my skin tone really well. I don't even know if you can see that. Yeah, it looks quite dark in the pan. It looks a bit darker than what this is showing, but it's very light and it is amazing. So been really liking this palette. If you've seen any of my tutorials in the last month or since Christmas, you have seen this palette, because I have just been loving on it. So the next two that I'm going to talk about is the Sleek Eye Divine palettes. This one here is my son wanted to do his makeup one day and picked this up and broke the mirror off. I'm so sad, but I'm still going to use it. So, are you counting? So these are the colors here. I got this a couple months back, and if you've seen a couple of my tutorials, I've been loving on this as well. I've already hit pan with this one here. Not that you can see because my lighting is a bit weird. And I have hit pan with this brown one here. So I have been absolutely loving on this palette. It's so versatile. There's 7 matte shades and 5 glitter shades, and they're just amazing, all of them. The palette is so versatile. You can do kind of out there nighttime kind of looks. You can do like soft daytime looks. It's so amazing, and I really love it. I never mentioned this is the Oh So Special palette, and I especially love I love the mirror size on this. The mirror is huge and it's amazing. This palette is amazing for traveling. Same with the other one, same with the other Sleek one. Amazing for traveling. So compact and so gorgeous. So the next Sleek one is the I keep saying Snapshots in all my tutorials that I'm doing this palette. I keep saying Snapshots. This is the Snapshots palette. If you have been watching me for the last week or so, I got this about then, and I started a new series. It is the 10 looks one palette, and I'm still getting through all 10 looks, But this is the palette there, and that's just the name of the shadows. But there's the colours. As soon as I saw this palette, it's not really showing. This one's a green. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. Give it a bit of a shadow. That one's a green. We got some purples, and then that one is a silvery white. Yeah, so as soon as I saw this palette, I was like, I have to pick this up. This is absolutely gorgeous, amazing, and I absolutely love it. This palette isn't really kind of for daytime kind of looks. I would more class this as kind of nighttime, out there kind of looks. It's still gorgeous, and this color right here is the reason that I got it. Oh, I just love it. It's like a burnt, reddy, coppery, burgundy color, and it's like metallic. Why am I not? I'm never gonna do swatches. So it's like let's do this properly. So it's like a metallic-y kind of color, not that you can see. So it's like a metallic-y kind of color, and oh, I mean, it is amazing. That color is the reason I got this palette, and many of the other colors. I mean, they're so out there and gorgeous that this palette is just amazing. The only thing I find with this palette is missing a black in it, and I know the other palette that I just showed had a black in it, but I feel like if this palette had a matte black shadow in it, there would be so much more looks that you could do with it. So I'm kind of disappointed about that, but other than that, it's amazing. So the next palette that I got this one for Christmas, and it is the Naked Tree palette. And I haven't really used this yet. I haven't really had a proper look at the colors and kind of used it yet. I have been using the brush that it came with because it's amazing. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about this one, just because I haven't properly sat down and messed around with it and used it and stuff. And that is just because I have just gotten so many new palettes in the last little while. I just haven't got around to playing around with this one. So the next one I got for Christmas as well, and it's not really a palette, more so a kit, but I don't know what other genre to put it into, so this is what I got. It is the Perfect Color Ultimate Eyes Kit, and it's huge. It's massive. So it's inside there is fake lashes, eyeshadow, shimmer dust, eye pencil, mascara applicators. On this side it just, there goes one of the applicators. On this side it just gives you a tutorial on some of the looks that you can do, and then on this side is where everything is. I'm pretty sure, I can't really remember, but I'm pretty sure a mirror went in here. And then here is just some tree applicators. There's two mascaras, a brown and a black, and two eyeliners, a brown and a black as well. And I think that's great because not everybody likes a black mascara and black eyeliner. A lot of people like the brown, so I thought that was good. Then we have the shadows, and the shadows are pretty good. Some of them are a little bit lacking, some of them are a bit dusty and stuff, but a lot of them are actually pretty nice. Like this one right here is really, really nice. For the shimmers, I died when I saw this because of the shimmers. They are absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to I'll take one or two out just to show. This one is Twisted, and I don't know if you can see, but it is like a lime. Why do they make things so hard? Girls wear nails, you know. These shimmer pigments did not come with a sifter, so I have to be really careful. So that's the color there. It's not doing this camera is just not doing it justice. I've seen that, so I will leave a picture of it in here, just so I can so you can appreciate the gorgeousness of this pigment. So that is the three pigments. Aren't they amazing? Oh my goodness, I didn't even look properly at the green and the blue one, and they're just gorgeous. So yeah, they are gorgeous, and I cannot wait to do a proper look with them. Yeah, so what is next? Okay, so I left the last palette to last because I just can't get over it. So this is a Morphe palette, and I believe this is the Smoky Eye Morphe palette. So ta-da! Oh my goodness, I am in love. This is going to get so much love from me. I only recently got it in the last 2 or 3 days, I think, and look at those colors. I specifically picked this one because for some reason I cannot stick to neutrals. I'm just not a neutral person. I like the... Yeah? Oh, okay. I like the pop of color. I can't stick to neutrals all the time. So I got this palette, and again I got this palette for a couple of specific colors. So I got it for this one. Oh my goodness, the eyeshadows feel so buttery, so creamy, and amazingness. There is one or two of the shadows that I find are a little bit chalky, but hiya. Are you kissing my mirror? But other than that, now you can definitely see those. Look at those. So I don't actually know what the name or the number, whatever the way they do it, is on these, but I will leave a link to Morphe, the website, so you can have a look at this for yourself. But oh my god, I'm gonna do a quick swatchy on my hand so you can really appreciate them. This is the pigment on the shadows that I just showed you. They're so pigmented. This one right here in the middle, the rusty kind of one, this is so pigmented it almost covers my tattoo. So they are just amazing, so beautiful, and the whole palette is so versatile as well. You know, you could do great day looks with this. I know there's a lot of color in here, but there is also some neutrals. There is a lot of pop of color though, which I really like, and I cannot wait. There's 2 different blacks in here. There's 3 different blacks in here. What? I just have to show. I just swatched the black. Oh my god, they're like coal, like dark black I have ever seen. Oh my god. So one looks matte, and then the other one has a little bit of shimmer or just tiny little flecks of red in it, it looks like. But yeah, this would be a gorgeous palette for nighttime, for daytime, for any time. I cannot wait to start getting in. I haven't done any looks with this yet, just because I only just got it, and I wanted to wait to do my haul before I done any looks with it. So very happy, extremely excited to do some looks with this one. Okay, so the next one I have is not an e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. This is just a custom compact that I got from e.l.f. and I have put my Makeup Geek eyeshadows into it. So I have, this one is Beaches and Cream, and this one is Chickadee. And I really like these compact custom compact eyeshadow things, because they do fit they fit a lot of eyeshadows into them The only thing I do not like about it, and I'm kind of disappointed about, because I was assuming that it would be, it is not magnetic. So these will fall out. That is the only thing I don't like. I mean, when it's closed, you can hear them rattling, but they're not gonna fall out or whatever, because it closes down pretty tightly. So, and another thing, the thing gets so dirty. I don't know if you can see, but I've only had it for a little while, and literally once something goes onto it, it ain't coming off. So other than that, I like the fact I have somewhere to put my Makeup Geek eyeshadows into, because before I just had them in the packaging that they came in because I had nowhere else to put them. So yeah, so I have been liking this. It's a great idea. I mean, just if they made them magnetic, it would be a lot better. Okay, eyeshadows down, moving on. So I'm quickly going to move on to face products, because I only have a few things to talk about when it comes to face. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Foundation. And I am on the fence about this foundation. Yeah. Thank you for bringing that to me. Yeah, thank you. Can you go on inside? So I am on the fence about this foundation. I was going to do like a first impressions or like a review thing on it, but I'm not too sure about it. I mean, it goes on quite nice. Yeah, it goes on quite nice, but I feel like it doesn't stay throughout the day. I feel like it clings to my dry patches in my skin, and even though the color is perfect, and it's so hard to find a foundation that will suit my skin, eyelash sticking together, that would suit my skin color wise, and then because I have dry skin, it's very, very, very hard. So I was a bit disappointed to find that this foundation isn't the best, because it did match my skin so perfectly. But yeah, I don't know, like not too sure, but I got it anyway. So the next thing I got was the Wet n Wild Cover All concealer palette, and it comes with a brightener. Let's see, a brightener, a neutralizer, a highlight, and cover. So there's green, pinky peach, a concealer, beige color, and a glistening white color. And that's the glistening white color is the highlight. So I have been liking this. Woo! I have been liking this. I've been putting the pink underneath my eyes to get rid of my eye bags. I've been using the green to neutralize the redness when I get breakouts and stuff. I haven't really touched on the highlighter too much. Yeah, I haven't really touched on it too much. And then I have used a little bit of the concealer shade just to get rid of some crawlers, some creepy spot things that I have on my face. So yeah, have been liking that. Was pretty cheap, so good for price. So the next thing that I got was the Wake Me... Why is everything dirty? Was the Wake Me Up concealer. And this is in the lightest shade. My little sticker thing has come off, but it's in the lightest shade. I think it might be ivory, something like that. But yeah, I have been liking this. I have almost killed it already, literally hitting the bottom, but it's been really nice. I wish they had done a shade a little bit lighter, because I feel like this is a little bit too dark for highlighting under the eyes for me. So yeah, I wish that they'd done this a little bit lighter, and then it would be perfect. So sticking with face, I've been loving these Real Technique face brushes. Did everything rub off already? I don't even know what this is. Oh god, shit. So the name of the brushes has already come off. I got these at Christmas, but the name of the brushes have come off, so I'm not exactly sure what they're called. I think this might be the blush brush, and this, I don't know what this is called, but I've been using this sometimes to do my foundation. But if I'm not using that, I'm using my Real Techniques I'm using my Real Techniques blending sponge, and I got a new one finally. I mean like I needed a new one for ages, and they're only like $3.75 down in the chemist my way. But and this one's green because I got a new concealer, which I will share with you in a few minutes, and I think scared me the first time I saw it. Yeah, so if I'm not using this one for my foundation, I'm using this one, and I've been loving all three of these. This one I use mainly to do my contour and to do my highlight, and it's really nice. It gets right in there. It's perfect shape, and it's domed on top, and I mean it's not too dense, but you don't want that when you're doing contour anyway, unless you want it really dramatic. I can't talk anymore because this video is already a half an hour long. So I've been loving those for brush wise. This is another Real Techniques brush that I have been using and loving, and this one is the Real Techniques pointed foundation brush. Now I find this is too small to do a foundation, and I actually don't like using flat brushes to do my foundation. I prefer the other two that I just showed you. So this one is actually great for concealing under the eyes or putting on my MAC paint pot on my eyes, because I love using that thing. So that's what I've been using that for. So as for the Scary Concealer, this is the Catrice Prime and Fine Anti-Red Base Long Lasting Hydrating Primer. So the first time I saw this, I was like, oh, what? Like, I know, like, it says neutralizes redness, but I know it says anti-red base, but like, oh, genie meanie. The first time I saw it, I was like, okay, so this is just gonna, like, once you start going at it, it's gonna blend out, and nope. it makes you green. It makes your face go green. And I mean, like, once you give it a good blend and whatever, you're still, I don't know if you can see, but I'm still tinted green. Like, I don't know, it's crazy. It totally scared me. I haven't used it since like the first or second time I did, because I'm just like, this makes my face green, you know what I mean? I'm a poet and I don't know it. But so the last two face products that I got was, I got this NYX powder blush, and this is in the shade Taupe, and I thought this was gorgeous. Not that I'd use it as a blush, but I did see Sinead from the Makeup Chair say that this was really good for people with fair skin that can't really find a contour to match their fairness. So I picked this up, and I was using it for a good while. Not showing up. I picked this up and I was using it for a good while, and then I got my my NYX Butt Naked palette, and I've just been really liking the bronzer in that one. So I haven't been picking this up as often as I should, but I'm definitely gonna go back and start using this again, because it was really good when I was using it. So really liking that. So the last thing I got was this Catrice Defining Blush, and this is in the shade Love and Peach, and this is gorgeous. It looks a bit darker in person than it does in the camera. That's it there. And the first time I saw it, I was like, wow, that is gorgeous. And then I swatched it and I was like, oh, that's a bit heavy. But it actually blends in really, really, really nice on the face. And it is an actual really nice blush. Very pigmented, very, very pigmented. I don't really tend to go towards Catrice eyeshadows and stuff. Don't know why, because they're so cheap. But I have heard great things. I've heard great things about their pigmentation and stuff. So I tried this out, and the pigmentation is amazing on it. It's very nice, but not too overpowering, which is always nice for a blush. I'm definitely going to check out some of their eyeshadows. If the blushes are as good as their eyeshadows are, I will be a huge fan. So for the last face thing that I have, I actually got this in my glossy box in January. And it is the Jelly Pong Pong All Over Glow. And oh my god, I knew as soon as I got that, as soon as I opened the glossy box and I saw this, I was like, oh, I am going to love this. So I have to show you what this is like, because it is gorgeous. Please show. There we go. Can you see it a little bit? It wasn't shown in my glossy box video, but you can kind of see, the shine off it there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It is gorgeous. It goes so nicely on the skin. It is just an amazing highlight, and I'm so thankful that I got this, because I've never heard of this brand. I would never have found this, and I couldn't imagine life. Whatever.